Hello everybody, welcome to Talks with Adri. Today we are in our 13th episode, how to prepare ourselves for this great shift. As we saw in the previous episodes, we are already seeing the shift around us. In the 11th episode, we talk about the climate change. In the 12th episode, we talk about the polar shift. And the Schumann resonance is also showing us how we are just changing and elevating the frequencies on Mother Earth. The Schumann resonance is the way that we can measure the Earth's electromagnetic field spectrum. And it shows us that every time that humanity comes together, the frequency rises. Periods such as Christmas, when there are collective or global meditations, or as we recently saw in March with the global pandemic, it came down. But in general, the consciousness of humanity is rising, is elevating its frequency. So people are waking up. We are already started this shift. Today, I'm going to guide you in a meditation that it is to activate the 12 chakras, the 12 strings or different energy frequencies that we are going to need in order to move and flow smoothly into the 5th dimension. Each chakra has a different aspect or frequency that it is also aligned with a place on Mother Earth, with a planet or with a star, with a galaxy in the cosmos. We are all linked in different ways of our energy. The idea is that we are able to plug into the corresponding star or planet and we can download the energy that they emit in order to help us with our own ascension process and to help Gaia with her ascension process. That is why it is very important that we learn how to do this by ourselves. This is going to have certain effects. The first one is that we are going to amplify our auric field, as well as we're going to expand our perception. When the planet or when the star is already enlightened, it has a divine view of the cosmos, of the universe. And the idea is that we are able to see in the same way the totality, this divine point of view instead of only our perception. The other thing is that we are going also to modify our physical body. It's going to become a more lighter body or like a subtle body rather than a dense body. All this is going to start happening gradually. The first one will be the Earth Star portal or the Earth Star. This is, if we see here, more or less 12 centimeters under your feet. And the color can be white, black, or gray. It refers to the paradise, the Garden of Eden. What happens here is that we're going to have a seed that comes with us in the moment that we are born, and this seed has like a variety of possibilities. So in the moment that we are able to use all the potential that we came to be able to use in Mother Earth is when we are activating this star chakra. Every chakra is also aligned or connected with a planet, with a place on Mother Earth, with a star, with a galaxy, or with another dimension. It is connected because as above, as below. And we are all connected in different aspects with something. So if we would like to download the maximum potentiality of our chakra, we will have to connect with Neptune, for example, that it is the one that rules this chakra, the one that is going to emit those codes that are going to serve our chakra, our energy system, to increase their level, their higher potential. So it is very important that we align with the stars, with the cosmos, with the energy that we can download from them, because this information, these codes also help us with our ascension process. So that's the technique that we're going to see today. How to align with the stars. How to bring all this information to ourselves. And in the same way that humans ascend, that Mother Earth is evolving as a planet All the planets, all the stars, everything out there in the cosmos also evolves. And we are going to see during the meditation two names, for example. In this chakra, we're going to see that the ruler is Neptune, but this is in the third dimension aspect. But the higher or the next step in evolution for the planet Neptune is called Tutilai. The same happens with Mother Earth. Mother Earth has the name of Earth right now, but it will be called Gaia, or it will be called Pilkai. This is important for you to have in mind, so when we start doing the meditation and we have to repeat 3 times a very strange name, that is what we are calling for. We're calling for the ascended aspect of that planet, okay? This information is very similar in different cultures around the world. What is going to happen with the human body when we move into this different dimension. But remember, some call them the 5th dimension, other calls them the enlightenment process, other calls them the ascension process. Depends on which type of philosophy you follow or which type of culture you're talking to. They're going to call these aspects in a different way. Today I'm going to guide you through a meditation of this book that it is called the 55 Steps for Ascension. This is from Diana Cooper, and it is a way of doing it using the help of the archangels. You don't have to believe in archangels in order to follow this meditation. But in the same way that we have a planet that rules that frequency, we have an aspect of or a guide that rules that frequency. It can be an ascended master. For example, Lady Nada, which is the ascended master of the heart chakra, has an archangel that is called Shuman. So each of them have a particular archangel. Serapia's Bey, the ascended master of the white ray, has Archangel Gabriel. That is the one that corresponds to the same frequency. So it really doesn't matter how you're going to call them. What matters here is that we know that we are being guided, assisted in both, in the process of getting to the activation of our chakras, of going to the 5th dimension, and at the same time in the process of living in the same dimension, in maintaining this shift. So we have a lot of planetary assistance for both processes, getting there and living there. The next chakra is the base. This is exactly in the same part as our root chakra, at the end of the coccyx. This one, the color is going to be platinum or silver. The planet is going to be Saturn and its ascended aspect called Kyushi. The archangel is Gabriel, and the concept that we're going to manage in the root is to trust. Trust the universe. The universe provides us all. Remember that today in the 7th system chakra we have fear. We fear and we don't trust. We believe that this is a hostile world. We think that the others are here to take away our things because we have a fake belief that we can possess nature, that we can possess things. But this is an illusion. We really cannot possess nature. Nothing is ours. The persons do not belong to us. Every living creature has its own path, and it is free in energetic terms. It is absolutely free. What we can do here is trust that everyone that crosses our path is there for our highest good. That we don't have to fear the lack of anything because the universe is generous and it will provide us all. When we have that certainty, we have opened our base, our root chakra. We have already modified it with the frequency of the 5th dimension. The next one is going to be the sacred, also located at our genitals. So for men, it's going to be in the testicles. For women, it's going to be at the womb. The color is pink. The planet is Sirius, or the ascended aspect called Lakumai. It is also Archangel Gabriel. And the meaning of this chakra is that we are going to have a positive attitude towards all type of relationships. The relationships are going to be based on trust. You're going to be able to be open. You're not going to be caring of what this person is going to think about me, if this person hurts me or something. No, you're going to be able to completely open your heart and trust the other being in a free way, completely free, with no attachments, with no need of convincing the other or worrying about what the other person is going to think. So the relationships are going to be free and happy. The fourth chakra is the navel. It's a little bit under the navel, so that is why it's not the solar plexus. The color is orange. The planet that is going to rule it is the sun, so we're going to still visualize the sun in this place. The archangel is also Gabriel, and here we're going to see everybody, all humanity, as our family. So we're not going to make any differentiation between races, between social status, between educated and non-educated persons. No, we're going to start really experiencing the unity consciousness, which means that we're going to see the whole humanity as one. We're going to have a planetary culture. Part of this is that's why we're all now speaking in English. We're going to be able to communicate through the web, and the information that everybody is going to be able to access to is going to be the same. Later, we're going to like the same type of music. So we're going to create like a collective culture, a planetary culture. We are going to understand that humanity is the real group. Our species, humanity, is not my group divided by a fake boundary, such as nationalism. That is not what it is. It is a planetary culture, a global culture, if we want to call it. The fifth one is the solar plexus. The solar plexus is within our digestive organs. Especially, we can locate it at our stomach. It is gold. The planet is Earth. And this has a lot to do with our willpower. The ascended aspect of Mother Earth is Pilkai or Gaia, as we have mentioned it. The archangel is Uriel, and it has to do with the universal wisdom. It has to do that we are able to align with the willpower of the source to our willpower in order to see how we move, how we can deal with the matrix, with the external world. It has a lot to do with discipline, with self-love, with willpower, with that aspect of your mind that tells you, yes, you can do it. And go ahead, make that change, make it today, don't wait. After we pass this one, we are able to enter into a more subtle world, we can say, into a more subtle energy, because it is going to be the energy of the heart. And why? Because after we just face this aspect of saying, I want to do my change now, I'm going to do the change, you start accessing these realms of feminine, of not describable, like, let's say, the difference between the conscious wanting of doing something and then receiving the benefits that you cannot even put into words. That's the energy of the heart. You know that you feel good, and sometimes it's so difficult to explain, but you consciously know that there was a shift, there was a change, and you cannot even explain why, what is it, but you feel better off. You are not in the same place, in the same point. So the heart, that is going to be represented with white or rose color, the planet is Venus, and that's why many ascended masters that come from the planet Venus had to deal with very soft, subtle, beautiful energy. Is the energy of the heart. The archangel is Chamuel, and the meaning is obviously love, compassion, and healing. Healing all the other lower chakras, especially compassion, which is what connects us with the rest of the other beings. The seventh is the throat. The throat located in the same place, the throat, the same color, it's blue. And this is the creation because it's from the word. So we're going to be able to express light, to express truth, to create, also to have will and a lot of protection. Also, those are the aspects of Archangel Michael. The planets are going to be Mercury and its ascended aspect, telephony. Telephony is also a way of saying telecommunications. So when we activate these, when we are able to express with light, we are going to be able to telecommunicate with others, no? Develop the aspects of telepathy. We are going to amplify not only in the throat, the communication, but also integrate the brain and other aspects, other human skills. Then we have the third eye. This is going to be a crystal color, crystal clear. It's going to be located at the third eye, in the middle of the head. The archangel is Raphael. And we are going to be able, when we activate it, to see through the veils. Are going to be these moments in which we understand that this is not the truth, that we are seeing something that it is not the complete reality. For example, it has happened to me in different moments in which you say, okay, my thoughts and my emotions are manipulating this situation, but I want to ignore them because I know that I can have a better outcome. So we're talking about the mind that discerns, the mind that knows that the senses are telling you lies, that you cannot see the whole picture, the reality, the full reality, just with your senses and just with your emotions, because it is the interpretation that you do of the world. But you know that there is something deeper that has a more profound meaning of what you are seeing and that takes you to a better place. That if you follow that inner guidance, you have a better outcome than if you just allow yourself to be guided by your thoughts and by your feelings. So this is what it means to see through the veils. This is just a little step towards being able to see completely the world without the veil, to be able to see God in every creature, in every being, and to connect in that way with the source, knowing that we are all one. When you start in this process, you are also able to see through the dimensions, able to see the consequences. Other thing that has sometimes happened to me is that when I decide that I'm not going to follow those things that flourish my mind and my sight, I can go a step farther in understanding what is going to be the consequence of what is going to happen. So in a way, you have a window to the future. And in that moment, which is just a second, it takes less than a breath to say, oh, I should not go through this path, because you are able to see what can be the consequence. So you see through dimensions, you see through time, through space, and you are going to start having co-creative thoughts. Thoughts that come from the divine and not only from you. And as we mentioned in previous episodes, in the moment that we activate all these chakras and this information resonates with us, we're going to receive messages from our spiritual guides. Those spiritual guides are the people from the stars. The way that they communicate with us is through feelings, through thoughts. So we're going to receive these beautiful ideas, ideas of change, ideas that are going to move on our planet. And each of us has their own mission towards the ideas that you're going to receive. But be very centered in your heart to see if those ideas that you are receiving come from your ego mind or come from your heart. That is what it is very important. Sometimes, how can I know if the idea that I am receiving and I feel this will power of going and do it right away, if I can wait, if I can process it, and I still feel the need or the motivation, the passion of going and doing it, it is from my heart. But if I cannot wait And if I am desperate towards doing it, if I get stressed, if I don't do it right immediately, or maybe later I will forget and that it was not from my heart, or I feel bad because I didn't do it right immediately. There is anxiety. That means it is my ego mind ruling and not my heart. So this is a way that you can know if the information, the ideas that you are receiving come from your heart, from a good guidance, or are just part of the creation of your ego mind. Just take a moment to listen and say, I will have to do this at any time with peace, or I'm just desperate of doing it. 9, the crown. The crown is going to still be in the crown. It is above our heads, just at the top. White or golden light. And the planet is going to be Uranus. The ascended aspect is Coronate. The archangel is Jophiel. And the meaning is that we're going to be able to accept these light codes and the wisdom from the source. When we open our crown, and actually we did a lot of crown chakra opening with all these 13 talks with Adri, we were able to receive a different wisdom, to accept more things than just the ones that we just received with our education at the beginning. We're not only learning like with a cognitive process, just with knowledge, but we are learning energetically. There is something that is changing within us, and those are the sources of wisdom that we're talking about. Being able to receive those light codes, those informations from the stars and acquire it into our being and just make small shifts until we just make great shifts in our bodies. The casual chakra. It is not exactly at the crown, but at the crown where your hair is born. The Jewish had very clear the importance of this chakra, so they just cover it with a little hat that they have. And the color is pure white. It is aligned with the moon. The moon is already an ascended being. The archangel is crystal. And here we have the spiritual world connection. For example, the possibility to talk, let's say face to face or in a conscious way with your spiritual guides, with the angels, to understand the mysteries, and the most important mystery is the eternal life. You live in peace because you overcome the fear of dying. You understand that we are eternal beings, and it is only this matter that changes with every life that I decide to have. But my soul is eternal. So when you are able to comprehend and live knowing this, you open your causal chakra. Then we have the solar star chakra. This is 18 centimeters above our heads. The color is rose, or more like magenta. The planet is Orion, the whole constellation. The archangel is Mariel. And the meaning is that the soul's wisdom to activate all our talents. So our soul comes from a journey. It has lived different lives. Those lives, it acquired a lot of talents, a lot of skills, abilities that you can download in this lifetime. It's your decision. If you learn how to tap and to open this chakra, it's like Neo. You just plug, and if in your previous lifetime you were a dancer, you're going to be able to dance here very quickly. The persons that work with dreams know this very clear, and it is one of the things that we plant in our dreams, to tap with our previous talents. And it is wonderful, something that just takes you maybe to just watch a YouTube video in order to see how you can reconnect with one of your abilities or your skills. And the 12th chakra is going to be the stellar gateway. It's a gateway, it's a portal. It is when we are openly able to communicate with the beings of the stars. What does this mean? That we understand that we are a planetary being, that we understand that we are a member of that universe. we are not so focused here on Mother Earth. We understand that this is the way, the door for our essence, for the source to tap into other realms, to go to other kingdoms, to other places, to understand that we are just that cell of that huge universe. It is located 45 centimeters over our head, or when you raise your hand, like at the top of your fingers when you raise your hand. It is an orange golden sphere on top of you. For example, if we're going to see the Egyptian gods draw a huge circle above their heads, that it is more or less 45 centimeters on top of them. If you take into account the proportions of their figures with the proportion of the circle. So this is what they represented, that they had activated their stellar gateway, their chakra. The planet is Mars, mid-July, with all the masculine energy, but in balance, which we're going to talk about. What means imbalance? The masculine energy, for example, the courageous warrior, but at the same time humble, and at the same time not fearful or like not aggressive, but with enough courage to continue. So you're still being a warrior, but with a positive aspect and not with the negative aspect of the same masculine energy. So it is the force that guides you to accomplish, to continue, to go on, to be straight, but balanced. With this one, with the Star Gateway, we're able to open the door for that, for the essence of the wisdom of the universe.
At an overall level, just want to ask, like usually we say, you come to Earth to learn your lessons or to evolve. And a lot of that happens because it's a place of a lot of contrasts, and there is duality and there's love and there's hate and, all of those like contrasts and struggles, and you learn through that. So now obviously this fifth dimension seems obviously like a place of a lot more unity and universal love and none of like those shedding away of the dualities. Then my question is, what would be the purpose of human life in terms of how would we learn? Like we learn through, let's say, our struggles and the dualities right now. Then what's our purpose in this fifth dimensional world?
Every aspect in life, we are going to have our own mission when we are already in the fifth dimension. The mission of this generation that we are here is to go with the shift, to make this transition. We have to support the change. That's the mission of us. The mission of our children or grandchildren, who knows, is going to be able to continue living their purpose next to the source, with the source, in that unity. And they're going to have their own challenges, but always life continues their evolution. Exactly what is going to be the purpose when we are already in the fifth dimension. For me, it is hard to tell. One thing that we need to consolidate, already being beings of the fifth dimension, is definitely understand that we have to go and look towards the space, not only inside our planet. There is a world, a universe moving outside there that affects us, that we're linked with it, and that we need to understand and explore. That exploration of the space is going to be one of our major challenges, and at the same time opportunities, because it's going to be the new. And how we're going to be able to do it using the qualities of the fifth dimension, which is transcending time and space. Without it, we cannot do it because our body is limited. So we just die before we reach a star today with this physical body. But in the future, very near, I'm talking about 2 or 3 years later, we don't have to die to reach that, because the idea is that we can raise our frequency that much above the speed of light that you're able to be in different places. So I think this is going to be the challenge and the opportunity with all what comes, no? With all the beings that we are going to get to know and with all the different... The only thing that is for sure is that we're not going to perceive the world in the same way. All right, so I wanted to explain you something. I'm going to stand up. If you would like to do it with me, it will be wonderful. The other way in which we can accelerate the activation of our 12 chakras is by spinning. So what we have to do is look to our thumb and we're going to start spinning around, but please take a reference of your location. For example, my window. So I will know that every loop is every time that I go around that I see my window. So I start. We have to spin 33 times, and the idea is that we make it in the morning, at midday, and at night in the following way. So I look to my thumb and I start spinning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. Stop. So you are going to feel dizzy, but you stand still. Meanwhile, you recuperate your balance. Well, everything is it's moving and moving, but it's part of it. It's part of preparing your energy to reach a higher frequency. The following meditation, you can do it as much times as you want. There is no good or bad way of doing it, right or wrong. No, what it is more important is your intention, your sincere intention of connecting with the energy that can benefit you, your own ascension process. And nothing, please prepare your space. The more sacred, ceremonial way that you do it, the better for you, the more that you can benefit from it. So just relax and allow yourself with an open mind to be guided into the following meditation. Let's start. The following meditation is to activate your 12 chakras of the 5th dimension. It is taken from the book The Archangel Guide to Ascension, 55 Steps to the Light by Diana Cooper and Tim Will. Prepare a space where you can be relaxed and undisturbed. Light a candle if you can. Sit quietly and breathe comfortably with the intention of connecting with your chakras to the hearts of the stars. Ground yourself by visualizing roots going from your feet deep into the earth. Ask Archangel Michael to place his deep blue cloak of protection around you. Focus on your Earth Star chakra below your feet. Call in Archangel Sandalphon to open this chakra and light up the black and white ball that is your foundation and holds your divine potential. Send light from here to the planetary Earth Star Chakra in London, UK, and visualize the white Ascension flame burning there. Imagine a link connecting your Earth Star Chakra to the planet Neptune. Be aware of the light codes containing the wisdom of Atlantis and Lemuria, flowing from Neptune into your Earth Star Chakra. Just receive, nothing to do. Feel. Take the frequency higher and link into the ascended aspect of Neptune called Totili, which is Neptune in the 5th dimension. Totili. Feel the higher vibration of the name flow through you as you say the name Totili to yourself 3 times. Totili, Totili, Totili. Start to draw down the cosmic light for this universe. Sense it lighting up your Earth Star Chakra. Feel the light and the vitality. In your Earth Star Chakra. Now focus on your base chakra and call in Archangel Gabriel to open it and light it up into a beautiful shimmering platinum ball. Send light from here to the planetary base chakra in northern China and visualize an ascension flame burning there. Now imagine a link connecting your base chakra to Saturn. Take the frequency higher and link to the ascended aspect of Saturn called Quishi. Feel the higher vibration of Quishi flow through you as you say the name to yourself 3 times. Quishi, Quishi, Quishi. Nothing to do, just feel the vibration. It is radiating the energy of spiritual discipline to enable you to fulfill your divine potential. It enables you to enjoy the delight of being on earth by linking you to your original divine essence. Relax. And absorb the light. Move up, focusing on your sacred chakra. And call in Archangel Gabriel to open it and light it up into a wondrous, shining pink ball. Send light from here to the planetary sacral chakra in Honolulu and visualize an ascension flame burning there. Now imagine a link connection between your sacral chakra to Sirius. Take the frequency higher and link into the ascended aspect of Sirius called Lakumai. Feel the higher vibration of Lakumai flow through you as you say the name to yourself 3 times. Lakumai, Lakumai, Lakumai. It is pouring pure transcendent love into your chakra. Nothing to do, just relax and absorb it. Continue moving up to your navel chakra. Focus on your navel chakra and call in Archangel Gabriel to open it and light it up into a glorious glowing orange ball. Send light from here to the planetary navel chakra in Fiji in the Pacific Islands and visualize an ascension flame burning there. Now imagine a link connecting your navel chakra to the sun, which is fully ascended. Feel the higher vibration of the sun flow through you as you say it to yourself 3 times. Sun, sun, sun. Sense the golden orange light waking up your navel chakra so that you can go out and actively make people feel welcome. This energy will open you up to beings from other planets and enable you to accept their wisdom. Relax and feel it lightly lighting up your navel chakra. The solar plexus chakra. Focus on your solar plexus chakra and call in Archangel Uriel to open it and light it up into a magnificent deep golden ball. Send light from here to the planetary solar plexus chakra in the whole of South Africa and visualize an ascension flame burning there. Now, imagine a link connecting your solar plexus chakra to the center of the earth. Take the frequency higher and link to the ascended aspect of Earth called Feel Kai. Feel the higher vibration of Feel Kai flow through you as you say the name to yourself 3 times. Feel Kai. Feel Kai, Feel Kai. Sense the golden light waking up your solar plexus chakra so that you access the cosmic wisdom waiting to come in. Relax and feel it lighting up your solar plexus chakra. Continue moving up. Focus on your heart chakra and call in Archangel Samuel to open it and light it up until it is blazing white light with pale pink infused in it. Send light from here to the planetary heart chakra in Glastonbury, UK, and visualize an ascension flame burning there. Now imagine a link connecting your heart chakra to the cosmic heart chakra, Venus. This has ascended and brings love directly from God. Feel the vibration of Venus flow through you as you say its name to yourself 3 times. Venus, Venus, Venus. Sense the pure white light flowing into your heart chakra. Relax and know that you are open to the love of God. Move up to your throat chakra. Focus on your throat chakra and call in Archangel Michael to open it and light it up into a majestic royal blue ball. Send light from here to the planetary throat chakra in Luxor, Egypt, and visualize an ascension flame burning there. Now imagine a link connecting your throat chakra to Mercury. Take the energy higher and link to telephony, the ascended aspect of Mercury. Feel the higher vibration of telephony flow through you as you say the name to yourself 3 times. Telephony, telephony, telephony. Nothing to do, just feel, sense the glorious blue light waking up your throat chakra. Draw in your gifts of telepathic communication with the masters and angels on the golden ray. Draw in the energy to communicate with humans, animals, trees, and all other life forms. Relaxed and allow the qualities of the golden era of Atlantis, such as levitation, teleportation, telekinesis, and the telepathic sending of healing to return to you. And feel how your whole body is raising its frequency. The third eye chakra. Move to your third eye and call in Archangel Raphael to open it and light it up into a totally clear crystal ball. Send light from here to the planetary third eye chakra in Afghanistan and visualize an ascension flame burning here. Now imagine a link connecting your third eye chakra to Jupiter. Take the energy higher and link to Jumbai, its ascended aspect, meaning hugness and expanded vision to include all that is. Feel the higher vibration of Jumbai flow through you as you say the name to yourself 3 times. Jumbai, Jumbai, Jumbai. Sense the crystal clear light showering you with cosmic abundance so that you are abundant in your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual life. The light is also bringing in the codes and symbols to open you to huge amounts of wisdom, of joy and expansion, and this enables you to connect with the wisdom of Golden Atlantis. Relaxed and absorb this light. The crown chakra. Focus on your crown chakra and call in Archangel Jophiel to open it and light up the 1,000 crystals or petals of your crown. Send light from here to the planetary crown chakra in Machu Picchu, Peru, and visualize an ascension flame burning there. Now imagine a link connecting your crown chakra to Uranus. Take the energy higher and link to Gurune, its ascended aspect. Feel the higher vibration of Gurune flow through you as you say the name to yourself 3 times. Gurune, Gurune, Gurune. Sense the crystal clear light pouring divine transformation into your crown, enabling you to open up to a higher level so that you bring in higher enlightenment. Nothing to do, just relax and absorb this light. Focus on your casual chakra and call in Archangel Christiel to open it and ignite the glorious pure white ball of peace. Send light from here to the planetary causal chakra in Tibet and visualize an ascension flame burning there. Now imagine a link connecting your casual chakra to the moon, which has already ascended. Feel the vibration of the moon flow through you as you say it to yourself 3 times. Moon, moon, moon. Sense the shimmering white light holding all the higher divine feminine qualities, including compassion, love, togetherness, caring, empathy, nurturing, and cooperation down into your casual chakra. It is also enabling you to embrace a higher and wider perspective on situations. It empowers people to work together. Relax and absorb this energy. Focus on your soul star chakra and call in Archangel Mariel to open, light up the higher frequency ball of magenta light. Send light from here to the planetary soul star chakra in Agra, India, and visualize an ascension flame burning there. Now imagine a link connecting your soul star chakra to Orion, which has ascended. Feel the vibration of Orion flow through you as you say the name to yourself 3 times. Orion, Orion, Orion. Sense the magenta light holding all the keys and codes of cosmic wisdom pouring into your soul star chakra. Relax and absorb this energy. Focus on your stellar gateway chakra, the huge glowing golden orange ball of light above you, and call in Archangel Metatron to open and light it up. Send light from here to the planetary stellar gateway in the Arctic and visualize an ascension flame burning there. Now imagine a link connecting your stellar gateway chakra to Mars. And then take the energy higher to the ascended aspect of Mars, mid-July. Feel the higher vibration of Nijalai flow through you as you say the name to yourself 3 times. Nijalai, Nijalai, Nijalai. Sense the golden orange light filled with the divine masculine qualities of the peaceful warrior pouring into you. Within you, it is enhancing courage, constructive action, strength with gentleness, inspirational leadership, and the power to protect the weak. Relax and absorb. Our intention of alignment with the cosmos, of raising our frequency, of supporting Mother Earth in her ascension process had been noted, and blessings are now pouring into us from the spiritual hierarchy. Just relax and absorb them. And very slowly, when you're ready, just wake up, open your eyes. We can talk of how was your experience. How did you feel? Somebody wants to share.
Mine got a bit disturbed. So, first it was really strange when I was attending the talk. During the talk, suddenly my body started to feel like really sweaty. I don't know, for some reason. Mm-hmm. And so that I actually then took off my jacket and everything. I was like really sweaty everywhere. And then the meditation started and I started to cool off. And it was nice and I was getting there. But I think it's just that time in the evening that my daughter came running to disturb me about something and ask me about some homework. So I kind of lost the moment. And then, towards the half. Then for the rest of it, I just lay and I just listened to it. But yeah, I think I'll have to do it again.
Yes, not a problem. Yeah. Find your space where you can, when you are able to really concentrate and do it, consciously activating and feel the shifts. And then if you would like, maybe it doesn't happen in the first time, maybe you need to do it like a couple of times. But it is very nice if you can just perceive the sensations. Connecting with the words.
Yeah, though it was really strange how hot I started to feel. I don't know why that happened. Mm-hmm. Like I was like really sweaty and everything, and I just had to take one.
It's possible to sweat, it is possible to cry, it is possible to feel warm or cold. All these are manifestations of that subtle body. Like there are vibrations maybe that you feel. There is something happening that we cannot express. As I'm telling you, there are going to be shifts that we cannot put into words.
But yeah, I felt like that. I just was like, something is happening. I was like, yeah.
Who else wants to share? Yolanda, go ahead.
I was very, I wasn't very focused. I was like in and out of, I don't know, trying to focus on what you're saying and trying to feel it. And I was in one chakra, I was in and then I was out. And then I can't explain it, but I feel absolutely exhausted. I feel very, very tired now. Thank you.
It is a strong meditation. It is not like a meditation that you reach peace. The opposite is a meditation that shakes you because it is you're moving and integrating so many things.
Yeah, it was very interesting trying to just think about the planets and the connections. And then I was like, this is like so out there. Like, am I connecting with the planets? And then I'm like, shush, man, just listen. And then, but I feel very peaceful, but I feel exhausted now. I feel like I need to go sleep.
You deserve it. You worked hard.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I wanted to share
Sorry.
that after spinning around, when I got dizzy, I remember that sometimes I kind of wake up feeling that way, you know? I don't know why, like that was something I felt before. Like, and it was also kind of difficult the first 3 chakras because I was still a little bit dizzy, so it was hard to connect. But after like the heart chakra, it was way easier, and I felt like a lot of light and especially at the last chakra, the stellar gateway, when you mentioned Metatron, I felt like a lot of power and a lot of like my body vibrating and everything. It was nice.
You're already working with him, with Ascended Master. Wow, wonderful. And yeah, like if you wake up sometimes feeling like that, is because you are working with your Merkaba during the night. That's one of the ways of knowing it. No, great, good. Yeah, I think that you were going to say something as well.
Oh, yes. Sorry about the video. So, Adri, it was a very powerful meditation. As we kept going higher and higher, I got so hot. It's very warm today in Johannesburg, but we're done with the meditation and I'm sitting here, but it's not the same. I was really hot. It was like something, like almost like a heater was blowing on my face, like I was inhaling warm air. And my hands were sweaty, so it was just, I've never had this sensation before when we meditated.
Wow, so good. Yes. This is the final work, the integration of all what we saw, understanding that we come from one thing, that all that we're living is part of a cycle, that we are humans that come from many other beings of the stars, as well as a process of evolution of our own species and of others, that our Mother Earth is also shifting and ascending, that we have to stop facing the world of just a duality, no? That we have to integrate this in our heart, opening our heart, expanding the unity consciousness, and come into only one humanity. Come into experience these new things. And we have the help of these spiritual guides that are there with us all the time, watching our process. So if you just vibrate with this information and you want to do it like closing this and think that this is going to be a gateway, another door. So more, not only information, but also situations where you can put into practice all what we just learned, discussed, and everything will show to you. Fatima, would you like to say something before we say goodbye?
Yeah. So I was just a bit distracted initially because I had a phone call. So yeah, but then when I ended up eventually doing it, yeah, it was actually very, very peaceful, and I actually felt like the light, and yeah, it was actually quite beautiful.
Oh, great. I'm so glad. Thank you all. Thank you. Tons of love for all of you. Thank you for listening all these days. I hope
Thank you, Nana.
like it, that it worked in a way for you. And I will have to be a couple of weeks off. And then I will see if I launch something different. I will let you know.
Thank you. I loved it.
Thank you, Adri.
Thank you. So bye, take care. And the final message of our elders is that we need to clean ourselves, purify our body, purify our emotions, our feelings, our words, our thoughts. and clean ourselves. And we have to be ready for Mother Earth's ascension that is going to culminate in the solstice of 2021 in December 21st. So keep growing, keep evolving, and commit with your ascension process and with Mother Earth's process. Thank you so much. Bye.